So the question comes up quite often of why would you buy a Series 1 NFT of VeeFriends? Let's answer it. I personally feel there is 3 reasons why people get a Series 1 NFT. For some people it's one of the 3 reasons, for some people it's 2 of them, or even all 3 of them. One reason is financially. People who follow Gary Vee knows he's an operator. He has built multiple businesses and now that man can work like no other. For them it's oftentimes buying into the IP knowing that Gary's going to build this out. Getting in early and seeing the investment rise over time. NFTs are digital collectibles, and any type of collectible is an investment at the end of the day. I want to make sure to say this is not financial advice. Never invest money you can't afford losing. The second reason why people buy into the IP, and especially into the Series 1, is the benefits. Benefits range from getting earlier access to products, getting access to certain events like VCon or other side events, getting products cheaper. Within the NFTs, there is a range of how many benefits you get. Cores, rares, very rares, and epics pretty much give you the same range of earlier access to certain things and cheaper prices. Specs and golds give you access to sometimes something for free, sometimes things for cheaper, early access to things. Certain NFTs also have token gated chats, like the Go chat. Even though I'm not part of it, I heard enough about that. There's so many people in there who have influence, who have businesses, who are really good at what they're doing. And having access to that group of people on a regular basis, I think can really be beneficial for you furthering of what you want to do. The NFTs were the access for the first 3 years of VCon. Gary guaranteed VCon number 4. Nobody knows it's what it is, and nobody knows if it's token gated or not. Token gated means if you own the NFT, you can attend. Or you have to buy the access from somebody who owns the NFT. So the second reason is really more for people who are into collectibles and want them cheaper and earlier and have more access to it, and people who are into going to special events. There's a third category, which I belong to. It's the conviction play. 5 months into my journey in VeeFriends, really learning about it, getting to know a couple of people on the team, listening more to what Gary really is trying to build with VeeFriends, I felt like I get it. I understand it, I know what they're trying to build, and it aligns with who I am and what I want to see in the world. It aligns with my values, and that was for me, buying my Series 1 was I'm in. I understand what this means, and I'm okay if my Series 1 goes down to 0. For me, it's not about flipping it or hoping it at some point makes me millions. It's I understand what VeeFriends is. I align with what it's trying to do. I want to be part of it in my own way, and that was mine. I'm in. So there's definitely people who buy in because of the conviction, they believe in what VeeFriends is trying to build, and they want to be a part of it and support it. Then there's people who are purely in it for the financial gain of it, or banking on Gary and what he can do, and hoping it all goes up. And there's the people who want the access to product and other things within VeeFriends. And for some people, it's all 3. They have multiple NFTs and they have their favorite one, which they will keep forever because as their conviction play, they love the benefits that comes with it, and then they buy a couple extra NFTs to just flip as things go up. Overall, this means, again, not financial advice, but if you have seen Gary operate for a couple years and now what he's able to build, if you have watched VeeFriends just for a little bit, what the community stands for, what the team is trying to build, what it all stands for, I think it is a good play to buy a Series 1 if you can afford it. Never buy things you can't afford. I hope this helped you figure out if you want to own a Series 1 NFT. I do want to say though, there's also Series 2 NFTs, which are much more affordable. Don't quite give you the same benefits, but still get you into the ecosystem if you want to slowly make your way up. The same as there's Iconics, which is kind of a in between those. Again, doesn't give you the same benefits as the Series 1. And then there's book games, which are fun. You can kind of exchange them for physical items, which can kind of get you into the whole ecosystem of owning an NFT, owning a wallet, stuff like that. But ultimately, if you want to own a VeeFriends NFT, try to go for a Series 1. My name is Anne, and my Series 1 is the Respectful Raccoon. Best character.